last segment of the of Smackdown. Randy's on the phone. He's, you know what? I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna make it right. Don't worry. Who is this person you talk to? Is it Trip? Is it Flair? Is this Pops? Is it the final boss?
Yo, over under if it's actually a person or it's not a person.
Yeah, I don't think it's a person.
I think he's talking to himself.
I think
he's talking. No, I was just thinking that. Right, bro. I said, what if this motherfucker on the phone talking to himself?
That's who I think he's talking to. He had a flip phone yesterday.
Right. He had a flip phone.
If he's talking to himself, then
Yo, bro, over under right now. Over under right now. What's the over under?
I think he's talking to Randy of old.
All right, cool. I think he's talking to nobody. I don't think he's talking to a soul.
You gotta be crazy in real life to want to play crazy.
Like, did people forget that boy was in a mental institution, bro? Like, did people forget this?
The host with the most. Tables, batters, and pods. Like Y2J, we breaking down the odds. Fat Five in the ring, we the realest on the card. Turn our mics on, we cutting promo from the heart. Undertaker flow, we the biggest in the yard. We headed to the top, climbing ladders to the stars. Every episode of match, we the illest on the card. This is TLP, we the realest in charge. We the realest in charge. Every episode of match, we the illest on the card. Welcome back. It's the most electrifying WWE podcast show on all social media platforms, table, ladders, and pods, where we enter the ring to discuss everything WWE from the weekly shows to the PLEs and the ever so ongoing drama within the WWE universe and climb to the top. While doing it, we are the Fab Five, -1. I am the host with the most, Vito.
The last Tribal Chief. How you doing?
Got a new name every week.
He ain't even do what he said he was going to do.
I can't.
You need one name.
Technically, it's the name that's on my...
What's going on, TLP fan?
You need my full metal. You need an original name.
Why?
Not someone else's name.
I'll ask the people.
There's only one tribal chief.
He's coming for that belt, but anyway.
Yeah, my fault, y'all. Y'all go ahead.
It's Mello. Good, fam.
Ja, we here. Yo, Mello, pick your energy up, bro.
We locked.
If you love WWE as much as we do, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and follow all the social media. And if you can't watch us, make sure to tap into our audio podcast on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. Make sure you tap in and don't tap out. And tell them what to do, Honcho.
Acknowledge us, and we will acknowledge you.
And Mr. Tell a Friend is not here. But make sure y'all tell a friend. Tap that subscribe button. Tap that like button. Sit at 119 subs. Still climbing the ranks. And this episode here is the start of something new, a new format that we are following from here on out. No longer recapping Raw and SmackDown episodes together. We will be cutting them in half, doing a show for SmackDown, doing a show for Raw, and doing a show for the PLEs. Not only for a time's sake, but also for more content to be flooded out to the masses, more viewership for the masses, and just to bring down the video timing, because we don't want y'all to sit through 2 hours of podcast watching. Everybody got that time on hand. I know I don't. I'm not sitting down to watch nobody podcast for 2 hours. So why the hell should we make videos for 2 hours? But this should be a great new way to I guess reach out to our fan base and to grow a bigger fan base. So Friday Night Smackdown, March 20th, 2026, live from the Nova Center in Raleigh, North Carolina. We had Joe Tess and Wade Barrett as the announcers for the night. And SmackDown started off with a car crash.
Immediately.
Drew ramming his car into Fatu's car, pulling him out the windshield.
Took the windshield off.
Yeah.
Took that shit
on
off.
some real GTA type shit. And put belt the ass from the beginning of the episode to the end of the episode. Drew ambushes Fatu in the parking lot. They fight into the arena. Drew cuts a promo mid-fight about being denied at the Mania event, about people want him to quit, but he won't quit. GM Aldis warns him about his decision-making, telling him he could be fired. Fatu returns out into the arena, ambushes Drew again, puts Drew on top of the table. We thought he was about to get up out of there, and then he ran back. I don't know since when Steps was about a ring keeper, but you know,
certain times.
I think he threw it over. Did he have it in his hands at first, something like that?
I think they put it there. I think they put it there when they know it's about to be a spot there towards the end.
Possibly, but
Steps.
He still almost missed the spot. It looked like he landed.
He still almost missed the stairs. Or the ledge or whatever he was.
It looked like he landed on Drew's jaw.
Yeah, because Drew was definitely holding his face.
Yeah, it looked like he landed on his jaw. So I don't know. It was a crazy spot, but definitely a great way to start the show. Seeing the announcers have to stand up the rest of the show was kind of funny too.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah, done.
Facts. No replacement tables. Just sit there, hold an iPad in your hand. Hold a monitor in your hand.
I think missed the whole tables. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I mean, tables are tables. These shits just add a little bit more pain.
Yeah, they look like they hurt more, a little bit more sturdy. Like the other tables, you knew they were breakaway.
But it's like the sound. It's like the sound when it broke though.
This might break or it might not.
It's just the sound of the old table because like when it broke, it sounded like that shit exploded. Boom, boom, boom. Like
and I think that was the thin pieces, but because it's like more compact now, you get the like boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dum, dum.
Got a double breakdown.
Ow, ow.
It got a double breakdown.
Ow, double ow.
Got a double breakdown for sure.
They've been breaking a lot easier. Before wasn't breaking that hard.
Yeah.
Because God made it possible.
God made it possible.
I don't think it was him, but when they first did that shit for the first Vegas Mania, them shits was not breaking.
Yeah.
And then they altered it a little bit, and then them shit started breaking more often. But it's a hit. You got to take a hit for them shit to go down.
That's a bump.
First match to get into, Priest and R-Truth versus the MFTs. We have some new tag team champions on our hands between Priest and R-Truth. I mean, we fake seen this coming.
Yeah.
I don't think I seen them winning tag team gold coming, but I seen a little tag team brewing between the both of them since. I mean, they've been doing this since they was on Raw and Dame was in JD, and R-Truth was trying to push his way into JD. But now that they're on SmackDown together, and now they're both faces, They can actually finally work together now. Well, they was working. I want to say they was working together when they was when Drew was when Dame. What? Drew. When Dame was in JD. It was more so like a force thing on Truth's end, and Damian trying to like
not break character,
frown upon
Man,
it,
not break character every
not
week.
break character as well. But MFT was working early in the match, getting some fast tags going. There was Tyler and I can never remember the other one. No,
Tonga.
Tyler and Tonga was the tall one, and the other one I don't like was outside, and Solo was outside causing mischief. Word I'm looking for, distracting all Truth and Dame, trying to get an easy win, but Y6 once again trying to get that lantern comes in and helps basically helps R-Truth and Dame because of the distraction they cause and Uncle Howdy coming from behind and attacking Solo and getting the lantern. Yo, the way Mateo threw Howdy into the barricade, boy. I don't know how he did that full flip in that small ass space, but he got his ass to flip. I ain't like Uncle Howdy could sell.
Yeah, that's all Uncle Howdy right there. That's all Uncle Howdy.
It felt like if the Wyatts couldn't have they lantern, y'all can't have this title. Came out there and just hooked them off.
That's basically what it is. You can't have something, y'all can't have something.
No, eventually the Wyatts was gonna cost them the match. And once I saw Damian and Truth win the gauntlet match, I knew it was coming soon. Like you said, they were teasing at the tag team for a little minute, and since January, every week you see them together. So they finally got their opportunity to be a tag team, and it gives Truth won a championship in his 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s.
I've seen that.
So he's been a champion for so many times, but also gives him another WrestleMania moment, which he hasn't had too many of.
You don't remind y'all
and keeps Damian Priest
and Alexa Bliss a little bit.
Yes and no. Yes and no. The thing is, they're actually cool. So you see it behind the scenes. It's not something that had to grow.
Yeah. Excluding that part of like people not really liking Charlotte, or like some fans not really liking Charlotte. Like these two, Truth and Damian are kind of loved, but it gives Damian something to do, and like Truth, we all love Truth, so
it gives
it gives Damian something. It gives Damian something to do because he's been working hard.
And I feel like he's been out of the title picture for a little too long now.
Yeah.
And he's been out of the singles. He's been out of the singles. He's been out of the singles title for a little while. And giving him a tag title is not bad because he's been a tag champion before. So he can work as a tag partner and he can work as a singles partner and still get the best out of Damian. And R-Truth is a veteran, so for me, it ain't too much they have to do to be successful.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at it, wasn't it Tama and Solo as champions?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, but it's just like the New Day.
Yeah,
whoever.
Yeah.
So that's exactly, they didn't have the title on Solo anymore, so it made sense for that tag team to lose. And it was JC Mateo that took the pin and not Tama Tonga, who we see is about to make his own run at either US or something. So you saw like the storytelling in the match. We knew the Wyatts are coming to do something. Gives, like I said, R-Truth and Damian Priest. Damian Priest don't have a story right now. It gives him gold, at least for the moment. If not for long, for the moment, and gives him a WrestleMania moment for somebody who's been, like you said, like giving it to the business. Whether that's beefing with Aleister Black or Finn Balor or Gunther
or Drew.
or Drew, he's been in the picture for a while and not really getting too much, and it doesn't put him in the main title.
He's been in some qualifying matches for certain situations. For me, so he's been there, and he's been putting in the work. So he's been rewarded with some gold and most likely a WrestleMania moment, because I don't see them losing that before Mania.
Nah.
All I'm gonna say is
So,
Road Dogg left right, and R-Truth got tag team champions around his waist. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, Road Dogg is man. Road Dogg happy though. That's his man.
Yeah, Road Dogg brought him in. If not for Road Dogg, we don't have.
But that's what I'm saying is like how you couldn't think of something for your mans. As soon as you go, they put the belts on him.
I mean, who's to say that he didn't say that?
It's a lot, and in corporate America, it's a
Just
lot
saying.
of idea stealing. So it probably was his idea. And once he was out of there, that sounds like a good idea. Let's use that.
Yeah, I think it gave them the opportunity to put some of the matches that they want to make for WrestleMania. We don't have too many matches set up yet outside of the title matches, and we're like a month out.
Cause on Unreal, Road Dogg said cut his hair. They said why cut his hair? Now the man bald.
Yeah.
No,
I mean he probably needed to cut his hair. It looked like the locks was going.
R-Truth told him he wanted to cut his hair. That was like for what though?
Yeah.
That was like for what though? Like come back, cut his hair, then what?
Yeah, but he was going bald to begin with. If you look at it, the locks are starting to fall out to begin with.
Yeah,
and he was just like cutting around it.
So at that time, should have just cut it. They should have just let him cut his hair.
Yeah.
And now let him go, and he still don't got no hair. So I'm not surprised if they let Road Dogg go and they took his ideas for R-Truth and added some their own ideas. Who's to say, oh, let's make Truth a tag team partner. Let's make Truth a tag team partner, or give Truth some gold, but they didn't know what to do, what gold to give him, or what tag team partner to give him. And they came up with this idea of
Damian.
All right, well, let's put Damian. Damian's been working. They already have some chemistry together from Raw and the Tom and JD. Let's see how this works. Yep,
And
there you go.
Not for nothing, it was a good match. And shout out to R-Truth for keeping the legend of John Cena alive, because he's doing John Cena better than John Cena was doing John Cena before he went. And it was more of like John being able to move at this point in time. But that AA look these past 2 weeks, he looked like the Cena.
Yeah.
Yeah. You saw the strength and picking up a big body,
Held him there.
big body like JC Mateo. Add him up for a little minute to show like I got the power too. I'm still in shape, and it's like I said I don't know if I said it a few weeks ago, or if I said it in the Xbox party. The AA is back to beating people, because before John left, one wasn't doing nothing.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
We seen one get hit last 2 weeks on SmackDown, and it was all over.
Anito.
John Cena's superpower cooled off, so now he was back to human. Now he needed a couple of those. Feel me?
Facts. Well, shout out to Damian Priest and R-Truth for being the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And this was a total everything breaks down kind of match. Perfect to get the belts off MFTs and give Truth and Priest's moment. Also, some backstage conflict between the MFTs with Tama telling Solo, like, man, you gonna lie, Oos, you starting to act like Roman, homie. Like, what's going on with you?
Yeah.
Solo ain't like that.
Crashed out.
Solo ain't like that. And before we even could get into him replying to Tama, oh, is that? Like the fuck?
Come here, bitch.
5-2 and Drew was fighting still.
And
still fighting.
Getting it back there.
Still fighting.
Yo, Jacob said a few wild things last day. He called him a last night, and they didn't get to leave it out.
Yo, Yo,
He said "fuck that" mad loud in the crowd.
Yeah.
They ain't get to bleep that.
Like,
they wildin'.
I like
They was
that.
wildin'.
Keep that
They
up.
was wildin'.
Keep accidentally not
yeah,
bleeping stuff up.
yep. Keep it up, definitely. Keep it up, because honestly speaking, I'm ready for the USA contract to be up, so we can get Smackdown on Netflix too, to get a little bit more excitement behind it. So
They still
I'm
be
okay
bleeping
with
shit out on Netflix.
They do.
yeah, they do, but I feel
When
like
when the crowd does it though.
yeah.
When the crowd be on some "fuck you, Heyman," then or whoever they say "fuck you" to, that's when they bleep it out because it's a repetitive thing. It's not just a one-time blast off of somebody being in a moment.
Stop being so fucking soft, man. It's wrestling, man. That shit happened.
Crowd saying "fuck you" to whoever, they gonna bleep that out, even though whoever's the face, they putting the mic in the air for to hear it even louder.
Like, come
Yeah.
on, bro. Make the moment, bro.
But,
It's a moment, bro. Like, you want crowd participation. Don't be mad at what the crowd participation is.
I mean, we also has to remember that there is children watching the show. So
Yeah, in fact.
we just can't just let niggas do what Nelly Willy. No matter how much we may want it, it's still kids watching the show. So we gotta be mindful
I
of.
was gonna say something, but chill.
I think we live in softer times, and it's not to say anything about us.
Well.
We live in softer times, so you had more parents who don't want to hear it or want their children to hear or see certain things, and that's why we got away from some of the vulgar things that you used to see in WWE and them exploiting women a little bit, even though they still come with cheeks out and the tightest of outfits and things like that.
I feel like cheeks be out more than ever now.
Yeah, a lot more than ever. So like, though they come with the attire that looks a certain type of way, the dialect between stars has changed, and some of the things that you see, you're not seeing people get in bed anymore in the middle of the ring.
You want to know why?
It's dialogue. My bad.
You want to know why though? Because
dialect of speech.
Because when the females was wrestling, when the females was wrestling,
My bad.
No.
When the females was wrestling, there's a bra and panties match, a mud match, a pool mud match.
Yeah.
So like, now it's like
match.
Now it's like, yeah, they looking, yeah, they probably wearing nothing, but it's like, damn, they wrestling those shit.
Yeah,
like,
and that's what I will say. The women get it in, and it's not to say they didn't get it in before, but I think the theatrics of sex selling the match was too much.
Yeah,
I mean,
and the athleticism now, with
Facts.
the females is way better.
Yeah, like Miss Jackie keeps saying, like, I wasn't a bikini contest when I was a wrestler, but we didn't get that. We saw you in little ass bras when you had them big chests and stuff like that. We saw you in the shit. So, and you were in one of the first bra and panty matches. So us remembering that, you would get Sable and things like that. It's how you can be remembered, and it's not to say that you weren't a good wrestler and that you didn't accomplish great things in the WWE, but back then that's what we can remember you for.
Facts. But jump into the segment between Motor City Machine Guns and Candace in the back. Candace Vanhausen pops out.
Said Vanhausen?
Danhausen pops. What the hell's Vanhausen? Danhausen pops out. It's just what's wrong with this guy right here? This guy is still laying on people's property. You got $20 human. You get that. I reverse his curse for you.
So
I reverse his curse for you. Got up out of there. Machine gun pop out. I think it's Kelly. He's been having this little back and forth between him and Candace.
I think it's Alex. I think it's Alex Kelly.
Alex, whatever his name is, the one with the long hair has been having been bickering back and forth with Candace, and I don't mean bickering as in a bad way. I mean it's looking like Johnny always been our friend, yada 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 yada. And son is like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not jacking it, bro. Like you on some other shit right now. Like I'm trying to worry about us getting wins. You trying to help this fool be non-depressed.
Who is the reason that we lost our belts in the first place?
Who is the reason why we lost our belts in the first place?
What are we doing?
What are we doing here? We go to the ring. We fight. We have a fight with Fraction. I love Fraction, man. Like they impress me every time they go into that ring, man. And first of all, they entrance on TV is fire.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna see that in person. On TV, the entrance is fire. The
little flash.
Yeah, the little thing to make it seem like they go mad fast.
Yeah,
which they really do in real life. Run them ropes dumb fast.
Just non-stop movement, though.
That's the thing with that match. I feel like if it was so fast paced, but also a good match at the same time. It's like, damn, like how y'all still doing it?
That's a team. That's a team I wouldn't mind seeing the tag team belts on.
And I think they got to do a little bit better with their storytelling first, because personality wise, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
haven't seen it. So the writing has to get better around them to give them something. But they're one of the in ring, one of the best.
Writing don't got nothing to do with your personality. I could write the best things for you of all time. That means you're gonna present it the way it needs to be presented.
gotta deliver.
Yeah.
So
they still feel like
that's why I didn't
a sideshow.
That's why I didn't take. And this is. I mean, this is one of a million, but it didn't take that long. And this is not even a tag team, but it didn't take that long for Trick Williams to just be here. Like when we talk about people who need a shot, I just automatically think about Trick Williams. Certain people just have it, and y'all talking about Fraxium or Motives? Who used to Fraxium?
Fraxium.
Yeah. They need. It's Sav, right? It's not really what's written for them. How you deliver and what you're doing. Like,
this was done at NXT, so I can't say that it's writing. I just think that they're pretty, though they're good in ring, they're pretty boring outside of the ring. And it's hard to push a tag team like that just off of their in-ring talent when we're into the storyteller side of it.
Yeah.
Like the story is what draws us closer to like the matches and even fandom. So like we pick up on a story and like I fuck with him because of this, or I fuck with them because of that. Yeah, they was doing this, and you get really behind them. But like in the ring, it's like, all right, we seen this. What else? So I think that they need to come out of the sideshow realm, and they need something, not an edge, but just something that makes them a little bit more fun.
there needs to be
they're fun in the ring, fun outside of the ring.
Yeah.
I thought, Mello.
Nah, I was just thinking. So what you were saying, there needs to be a reason why we love seeing you fight like this.
Mm-hmm.
And if you see what I'm saying, like whatever storyline WWE comes up with them, for them, whatever they're doing in their matches, we want to see that same like intensity, the high flying, whatever the case is. It just has to match up well, with whatever way they're doing.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because when they hit that ring, it's like it's like
speed racer.
It's fast. It's going. It's nonstop. There's no cut scenes in between. There's no breaks.
Why are you going fast?
Why are you going fast? They be going dumb fast. Like, yo.
You can't see me.
But they have great chemistry in the ring. And they usually have great chemistry with the teams that they're going against.
Yeah.
Yes. So they definitely match. I think they match it well with anybody, because the matches that they put on with the Street Profits, fire. Fire. Not even gonna hold you. So get them. They got to do a little bit more on their own time.
Yeah, that's a fact. But yeah, Candace actually ends up helping MCMG and getting this win, and I ain't gonna lie, I can't hold on 1 second. I can't be doing this podcast and not knowing cast names. It's killing me. Keep saying son with the short hair, son with the long hair.
It's because you're not interested enough.
I can't.
I know.
I was going to say is that
I know the one with the short hair.
Alex and Chris.
So Alex Shelley, right?
Alex and Chris, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So that's what I was right.
Alex and Chris. Alex is the one with the long hair. Yeah. Chris is the one with the short hair. Yeah. So Chris doesn't know that he just got helped by Candace, but Alex peeped it in the background, and when the match was over, I felt like he was going over to tell Chris what happened, because he keep looking at Candace and pointing at her like, oh shit, maybe. And for me looking at it on the outside looking in, I'm looking at Alex like he seems interested in what's going on here. Like, maybe maybe we got something going on here. Maybe we might fuck around, may need Candace.
Yeah.
Because a win is a win. Chris is all happy and shit, but he don't know how he got the dub. Like, he don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
Who knows? Does this start a faction? Does Johnny join MCMG? Does she end up turning on Johnny and leaving Johnny and going to fuck with MCMG? I don't know.
We don't know.
We gotta wait till next Friday to see what that conversation be like. If Johnny is going to be happy with Candace helping them, and if Chris is going to be happy with Candace helping them. That's going to be a tough conversation for both sides to have.
Real interesting.
Really interesting though. That's a fact.
Yeah, finally doing something with Candace LeRae outside of just pushing Johnny around. And it gives Motor City Machine Gun something. Like, we've been looking for something with them.
Yeah.
It gives them something for when I say it's only a matter of time before they have the belts again. For when they win the belts again. Because they didn't bring them over there to not be champions off and on again. They brought them over there to compete for titles and things like that because they are a tag team. And I don't see them splitting up. So this gives them something. Yeah, this gives them something else. So
yeah,
facts. Sami Zayn has a little promo on the back, and about tired of Sammy, but he has a promo on the back and discussing what's happening with Cody and saying I should be worried about this. I should be worried about my match tonight with Alice. Trick Williams pop out. Trick Williams pop out with his enthusiasm and his clowning Sammy as old as he's been doing for the last couple of weeks. And Sammy's like, you know what? Since you want to be, talking all this shit, and since you want to be talking about you giving pointers, come take a good look. I didn't think Sammy thought that. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think Sammy thought that Trick was gonna come out there. Shit, I didn't even think Trick was gonna come out there. I thought he was gonna have to. I thought he actually was gonna interrupt during the match. I didn't think he was gonna come out there and sit down and chill.
Yo, when the lights went off, as soon as Sammy got as soon as Sammy got in the ring, I was like, no way. And like you said, he got one of the best entrances right now. I think adding the rotating a spot.
Just keep it going though.
It's adding something to his
They gotta make him spin one more time, bro. I feel like if they just make him spin one time.
I think that once he gets a championship, you'll see that. But right now, as they build Trick, because they're building him. You can see that they're building him.
Hell yeah.
What where they're building him to go, we're not sure yet because it doesn't look like it's gonna be the US. It looks like he's probably gonna go for one of the main titles eventually. So when he does, he'll have.
I wouldn't be surprised if he don't probably take the belt from Melo.
Wouldn't be, but I think they would have to build that story up. They haven't interacted much,
they
would have to build.
But they have history from NXT, so that transfers. So like you have a base.
Right,
so that's what I'm saying. You got a base, so it's not like you gotta come up with something. Like you have a base, so you could work with something.
Yeah, but I still think it need time because right now I think Trick is more. Though he just came, he's more over than Melo, and like I said, it's. The song contributes to that, but also the way that they were pushed when they got to the main roster. Mm-hmm. Trick is already competing against champions or champion level talent and winning. He just beat, like he said to Sammy yesterday. You said I was going to lose to Jacob. I pinned him. You saw he just got up from a car crash. I couldn't put him down, but I put him down. Even though you got a little bit of help.
You got help.
Okay, that's what I was waiting for.
That don't matter.
That's what I was waiting for, though.
It don't matter.
No wonder they calling it.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Now it don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
When you look at the record books and you say Trick versus Fatu, it's gonna say Trick winner. It ain't gonna say Trick winner because I got help. It don't say all that. It don't say all that. As to us, yes, you got help. But when you say look who win and lost, it's gonna say I won and I won. That's it. You don't say all that extra shit on it.
It's gonna say 0-1 for Jacob.
That's it.
0-1.
That's it. It's gonna say 0-1 /
the
Because
parents.
niggas help. Yeah, nah, you don't say all
The
that.
real ones know.
Yeah.
The real ones know though.
Yeah.
Dude, that's it. That's it.
Like
But
it don't hurt Jacob to lose for somebody jumping in, and it
it don't.
builds Trick even more because now Trick can go around saying, I beat the Samoan
Jacob
Samoan
forgot
werewolf."
about that. He ready for this Scottish motherfucker over here.
Yo, the feud between them, while I would have enjoyed it with the belt, it's still going to be good because I think that him and Drew just are crash outs.
I feel like that. I feel like that match
I have
don't
no
need
choice
a
but to
belt.
accept it now.
I feel like that belt.
But hindsight
like
is always like.
No, because I still think the belt makes this even bigger match.
No, it makes it a bigger match. But I feel like
now
it
that
don't
we have to
need
settle
it.
without it, now that we have to settle without it, I think that their personalities in the back is
Carrying
pushing the
it.
match a little bit is carrying the match a little bit further because it's one of the matches that you're looking forward to. You know that it's building up. You know that we getting it. So like they're building up to the match. I don't even think it was announced yet, but we getting it soon. WrestleMania, we're gonna get that match, and it's probably gonna be all over the arena. It's probably not gonna just stay in that ring.
Oh no,
They're gonna fight.
No, because because them championship matches is both regular matches.
Yeah,
They gotta have some type of match.
They perfect
with
for it.
I wouldn't be
with a stipulation.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Randy and Cody match got a stip. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if it did, but I don't think so. I think that we still see a brutal side of Randy in that match. No, with or without stipulations, you're gonna see Randy do something that's Legend Killer-esque.
He might
Not
bring out the punk
necessarily.
tape. He might bring out the punk tape because we've been
Nah,
waiting.
he bringing it out.
He
bringing it out.
It's brewing. I feel like
He
that's
bringing
been
it out.
brewing.
He bringing it
But
out.
now that he has this extra edge to him,
We'll get to that though.
Get to that, but
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
And now that he has this extra edge to him, I can see that being the case. So,
but back to we just jumped from 5 different categories from Sammy match, but back to Trick coming out on Sammy, and like I was watching Wrestling with London, I'm like, damn, he's not gonna sing Sammy's song no more. He's done here.
They booed him last night.
Even Wade Barrett was like,
I
shit.
just realized.
Even Wade was like, Sammy entrance ain't
nope,
ain't all that no more, man.
Take a break.
And it should have been a break. And I feel like they're killing his character right now. Because though he's making sense backstage and stuff like that, I think that we've been overexposed to Sammy not really getting pushed for anything.
We
know that he's not going to be included in these title matches for a little while either. So it's just like
give
him a break. People loved him when that song hit. If he left and came back, it would have hit the same. And now it's losing that aura. Is the fans they're not fucking with it no more. And now you see Sammy is even losing the crowd. Because like the viewers at home been seeing it, but the crowd has still been showing that support. And now you see even in the crowd, they're like, yo, go home.
It went from
take a seat for a little while.
It went from whoa to no whoa. No,
but
crowd don't want to hear that.
No
shit.
more.
That was it was a good match. I get the booing. That was a really good match yesterday.
It was a good match.
That's the thing. He does a good match.
And once again, always said Sammy gonna put on a good match.
Yeah,
he gonna put on a good match. I just don't want to hear that in the background.
Yeah,
he's gonna put on a good match.
That's it.
But
that kick that
he gonna put on a good match.
Yeah,
for not minding his business, he should have just took that water to the back.
Exactly. I feel like that kick should have been a climatic end for Sammy for right now.
When Trick was like
he
this?
rocked his brain.
Nigga Sammy.
Yo, it's his face, bro. It's the
yo. Hold on. When Sammy pushed him right into the chair, and he was like,
yeah.
Like, bro, what you expect?
Yo, what I will say, you could tell that he came from the school of Booker T and that he watched a lot of The Rock. you can see it.
Oversell.
The overselling of things, how dramatic he is, and even like the way he talks. He took a lot from the 5-time. Fuck. He took a lot from Booker. You can see the mentee coming out.
Let's talk about it. I love that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's talk about it. So
honey,
When
came
grown
out,
folk talking.
interfered,
He
and
said,
that
he
kick
said,
to Sammy, I think, should have sent him off for a little while.
if
Because
my,
that was a...
he said, my mama told me, if you don't got lemons, you get in the closet, you put your lemon pepper steppers on. Like, what you
Yo,
Boy, it's funny, bro.
Shut up when grown folks is talking.
Shut up when grown folk talking.
Yeah.
To grown men.
Yo,
To grown men.
To grown men.
To grown men.
Hey, you showing it though.
My thing is, where he elevates this shit even more is if he back out bare different fits.
Oh yeah.
But all of them gotta be with the lemon,
With the mink.
different color lemon pepper steppers.
With
a mink.
Yeah, with the mink.
The mink could be fake for all we
You can
fucking
see the bag
know.
ain't come in yet.
As long as it's a different color.
He'd have had it already.
As long as it's a different color.
Yeah.
Because
I think the white every time is gonna get boring.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the white every time, and then your ring gear being white.
Yeah.
Your regular clothes, you should be dripped out in regular. Just how the Rock used to come in the regular shirts, the button down.
Yeah.
Like, you want to show your physique, all right, cool. You wear your shirt open, you wear your shirt buttoned down a little bit, but just doing a different type of swag or drip every week, and just keep your lemon. A lemon pepper steppers ain't no color; it's just a shoe.
Yeah,
so you can have that shoe, that type of shoe on
with different fits,
with a different styles, different gators, whatever the case may be.
And throw a little gold or yellow in them.
Do something.
Lemon pepper.
Do something. Come with a different swag every Friday. You're gonna change it. I'm telling you, he's gonna be even better.
Yeah.
Just that white all the time. I feel like it's gonna get boring after a while. I'm fake tired of seeing the white already. To be honest.
Yeah.
Every week Friday, and then you come out with your gear white as well. Like, damn.
Thing is, with how much he wear it, ain't even no stains on it. We know how.
I was gonna say, ain't no stains on it, man. Keep it clean.
It's definitely clean. It's definitely clean. But I agree.
It's definitely clean.
I think
that he can definitely show off with the fits a little bit more. The same fit every week, it is boring.
Come on, man. Got to get your drip better, man.
That's the only thing. And back to that black mass, he was like, Sammy.
Yeah, yo.
Not minding your business, not focused. Hold his kick.
And that kick looked like it rattled his brain.
And you gotta be ready for that kick, because there's no way other way to take that kick but taking the kick.
Cool dub for son. He getting cool dub for black man.
Yeah, I feel like after that match, he low-key deserved it. He low-key deserved it.
Addison Black been putting on. He been putting on.
He was putting belt to Sammy most of the match.
He was.
Definitely was.
He was putting. I ain't gonna lie. He was backing out some moves.
Yeah,
he was backing out some moves.
And Sammy bring out the best of some of these wrestlers. That's what I will say. But I think it's time for a little break so you could possibly put a championship belt on him eventually. Because why you doing this to Sammy?
Running him to the ground, bro. Running him to the ground, bro.
It's not like he need the money. They contracted. They contracted. Like he need the money.
Boy don't want to be home, apparently. He don't want to be home. He don't want to be with his wife. He don't want to be with his kid. He want to wrestle. I guess so.
My thing is, F all that. Oh,
take your ass home.
Yeah,
relax
go home.
a little bit.
Roman said.
Everybody gotta go home. Or the fans gonna get tired of you. If we're overly, we're seeing it with Cody Rhodes. We're seeing it with Rhea Ripley. Too much exposure to people. I think
Rhea Ripley.
I think we need breaks. So having the opportunity to miss people, because Bianca got it, to be honest with you. And now that she's been dealing with this finger, everybody can't wait to see her back in the ring. But you would boo her before she left. Whether she was in America or in the UK, she's getting booed.
Facts.
So,
but Black getting this win means something's probably positioning him for this Mania countdown, but we shall see. But he's definitely has been putting on for the last few months. Cardona and Randy gets into a brief little situation in the back, got his ass smacked for not minding his business. And then Randy and Jelly Roll gets into a little conversation in the back as well, and Jelly Roll was chatting.
Chatty.
Chat. I know you're so, brother. I love you, brother. You're such a good
You
guy.
gotta throw the, you gotta sound like you about to
I was
cry.
waiting
Like,
for him. I was waiting for him to punch him and shit.
My
But
thing
he
about
did
Jelly
not
Roll
punch
is
him and
you
shit.
don't know him.
You don't exactly. You don't know me. And that's what I was waiting for.
and it's short, and they won. How they don't know each
Nah,
other?
you don't know me. Nah, you
Like-
don't know me.
You don't
You
know
know,
me.
you know,
You don't
you know
me
this
for real.
version of me. You don't
Yeah,
know. You don't know
I
me.
know this.
No.
And that's what he kept
I
saying.
see.
I don't know that version of you,
I
Randy.
used to.
Don't let them voices keep talking to you in your head, Randy.
Don't worry about it. You don't know me,
he
bro.
he can be a pastor.
Fuck up.
I'm gonna tell you that now.
Yeah.
He could be a pastor. Yo.
I was
Speaking
hoping.
of Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson gets himself into a situation. Kit Wilson goes out there and calls out Jelly Roll's toxic masculinity and has a rap battle in the middle of the fucking ring.
Jelly Roll 3-0?
I ain't gonna lie, Jelly Roll 2-1 because them first three bars, them first three lines that Kid dropped on him was crazy.
What was the?
If Jelly didn't come back with that rebuttal,
He said,
I ain't gonna lie, he only dropped 2 lines.
My thing is, it wasn't believable no more because the belly not even as big anymore.
Yeah.
So he like my belly on the back, and
He's talking about his
I'm like,
and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you could have
I
crazy.
got Kid 2-1. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, I got Kid 2-1. I got Kid 2-1.
Kid Wilson.
Kid came out prepared too. He had some dance there.
Yo, what I will say,
I might go Kid 2-1.
Kid is actually he's growing on me, but I'm missing the other part of Pretty Deadly right now too.
I prefer him over Pretty Deadly. I ain't gonna lie.
I prefer the other one. And I always forget my son's name.
Elton Prince.
Elton Prince.
Yeah, Elton Prince.
Elton Prince. That's my guy. I feel like he's the better one out of
Kim Wilson was my guy.
My son Elton Prince had that good ass leg drop.
Elton Prince is good in the ring. He just can't stay healthy. Yep. I thought that
it wasn't even his fault. He got hurt the last time. Somebody broke his shit.
Yeah. Thing is, I think that Pretty Deadly had the opportunity to be Edge and Christian and then branch off. I feel like the branch off is starting a little bit early when they didn't even accomplish much as a tag team yet. So I would like to see them eventually get back together at some point in time. But I am enjoying to see a new personality in Kit Wilson because the toxic masculinity shit that's going around is definitely funny. And he's also like doing all this, but also showing masculinity at the same time because Jelly Rolls went too far yesterday. He got punched his shit.
He popped on Jelly.
That's low-key toxic.
And hit him with a corkscrew elbow drop, which was fire.
That's low-key toxic.
Toxic.
You know not to play this toxic shit with Oba. You know not to play that toxic shit with Oba though. I'm gonna go bother Jelly Roll.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with this.
Little Willie.
If him and Johnny learn anything, if you don't go out there and just say anything to anybody, you pick and choose. And Jelly Roll the right person for you, Kit.
Facts.
I don't want to see Kit Wilson lose to Jelly Roll though. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I know that, but I'm tired of Jelly Roll winning matches.
Then he loses last match.
He can get pinned. No, he won.
Then
him and Randy
won.
Him and Randy beat Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Yeah. Okay.
He came. Facts. He was all hurt and came back and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Jelly Hogan.
So exactly. So I would like to see some of these celebs lose matches too. I don't care that they're guests. They can lose. Even if they put on a decent match.
Because a loss is not going to hurt them in no way, shape, or form.
Exactly. We're not they have fans outside of the sport. They don't need this win in the sport. Bad Bunny deserved it with that match with Damian Priest. They played on a banger. But Jelly Roll, come on, bro.
You've already won coming to the company showing you can at least hang.
Yeah.
You can hang. You're one of those that can kind of hang. So,
That's a fact. Women's tag team match: Irresistible Forces versus the Get Out of Here Twins.
The Get Out of Here twins is
We're not gonna
crazy.
do that. You know,
Legends. Those are
um,
respect
legends.
the legends.
Get them out of here, please.
the Bella Twins. Woo!
The Botch twins.
Yay!
Oh, that's a fire song, man. You can't tell.
Yay! Wow!
I'm hoping that Bree branches off again, though. I'm hoping that we get that
And
branch
go
off.
home.
Actually, I like Bree. I like Bree.
Branch off and go home.
All right, Wilson.
I like the yes.
No.
I
No.
love doing the yeses.
Oh.
I love doing the yeses.
Need to stay in the time that they at, but I see why you like it though. I see why you like it.
It gives me nostalgia, so it brings me back.
No nostalgia. Anyway, Nikki hits a big crossbody off the top. Bree hits her Bella Buster. I ain't lie. I paid attention, but then I didn't pay attention.
I was in and out of it.
I was in and out of that match. I was in and out of that match.
I didn't want to say it either.
I was in and out of that. I was like this.
The spots that I did see was her do the crossbody, her Bree hitting the Bella Buster. I seen Nia hit that off the top rope Samoan drop. I know she be climbing them ropes a little bit lately.
We're not paying attention. Nia is getting in shape.
She is.
The body is changing every week. She's slimming down every week.
You don't notice this.
She's slimming down.
To me,
I noticed.
Every week we see her.
Every week she's slimming down every week. If you pay attention, like the belly is getting smaller, the waist is getting smaller.
Y'all stop talking about it,
I don't
shorty.
think it's that.
Y'all stop talking about it, shorty.
I think that it's work. I think that it's working with Lash, to be honest with you. When you work next, if you're gonna call yourself the irresistible force, then you're gonna have to like get. And it's not like Nia's a bad looking big woman. She's not, but it makes sense to like shape up a little bit more, things like that, to show why y'all are like the baddies or the irresistible forces.
And these people, they travel together, they eat together, they do everything together, especially when you got a tag team belt.
Yeah, facts.
So just sitting there and looking at Lash, man, I ain't gonna lie, she just did 1,000 pull-ups. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, Lash, you wild. You just did 17,000 push-ups. That shit gonna motivate you. Like, you ain't gonna lie, I'm about to get it. I ain't gonna lie, my bitch, she fire. I ain't gonna lie, you've motivated me, Lash. Let me go do my. And that's how it can start right there. Like, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. You keeping me on my toes. I mean, I can't have you out there by yourself, being in shape, having stamina, and looking like you the only irresistible force out here.
Yeah.
Feel me? And I'm supposed to be the veteran.
Yeah.
Feel me? So I gotta get my shit intact too. Feel me? So it's good to see that she's definitely taking her health seriously, man. Her health is well for real.
What I will say is the Bellas weren't the tag team to push this tag team, push the champs.
Nah, this is just story building match right here. This is just a story building match.
This is something to get them on TV more than anything else. So I understood
story building match. DQ, she's about to pop her ass with the belt. Charlotte interfered. Now you probably see like a triple threat tag team match of Mania or some shit.
Nah. I think the Bella twins going against Alexa and and Charlotte next week.
Something's gonna happen to where I feel like it's gonna be more than two teams fighting for that belt Mania.
Possibly. That's the only way that they're gonna lose that belt, though. If you think about it, the only way that they're gonna be pinned is for them to be in a match like that, just like Jade and Bianca.
And to make it real irresistible, I win this triple threat tag or this fatal 4-way tag. We pack all you bitches up too.
Yeah,
we really irresistible.
Yeah,
none of you can fuck with us. That new move they got,
Ryan.
The bear shit, the bear hug into the leg drop off the top rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's putting shit to
Their
rest.
chemistry is coming together real.
Chemistry.
Chemistry?
I like that. Chemistry.
They putting shit to
Stop
bed.
using our lingo because you don't even fuck with our lingo.
We can talk about this after the part. I'm not even gonna go there.
Stop.
This
I've been doing this before I met y'all. But go ahead.
This is that move been putting shit to rest for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So I love that move. And yeah, if they could really be irresistible forces if they do a triple threat or a fatal 4-way tag match and they pack all of them up at Mania. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't lose that Mania.
I honestly don't.
I don't see them
losing.
losing that Mania. I think Lash is gonna get her moment. I think Lash should get her moment because they want to push Lash.
I think Nia deserves a moment. Nia deserves a Mania moment as well.
She does. I think they should.
Both of them.
Fans and the WWE shit on Nia. To be honest with you, and I think that say what you want about her. She goes out there and she competes every week. She shows up to work.
I don't know how long.
Yeah,
not to cut you off. I don't know how long it's going to keep this stigma against her that she's a bad worker. That was 4 years ago.
Oh shit.
And that was before she came back at World Rumble.
When she was working her way back. She was working her way back, and everybody looked bad coming back. Everybody,
haters.
Alexa, everybody looked bad coming back. Only person that didn't look bad coming back was Charlotte. The match with Tiffany was good.
Charlotte came back. Even with the injury, kind of, not gonna say slow her down. She was a little hesitant to some things.
She was hesitant on her knee. You could see that she was hesitant, but the match with Tiffany brought out a lot in her when she came back. So you saw the hesitation originally, but everybody comes back and doesn't look like themselves. So you got to give them time, them reps to get back into the ring.
My only fault with Nia was that she wasn't the greatest promoer, and even with that, she has gotten better.
Yeah,
she has gotten better.
So I hate the hate that she gets, and I think that it's mostly because she's a plus size woman more than anything else. That she does get. That she does get.
We really haven't have that. We haven't really have a dominant plus size woman in wrestling besides her.
Exactly. So I don't like the way that the fans try to shit on her, but and they need to put some respect on her name. I think she deserves a WrestleMania moment finally. With all of the years that she's been in WWE, she deserves something.
Facts.
And she has no problem pushing talent over the top.
Not facts.
Whether that's Tiffany Stratton, Lash Legend, Jade Cargill, whoever you want to match her up against, she's gonna push them to Rhea Ripley. She's gonna push them to the next level. So beating Nia is a big feat, and that's what it became. Because she would lose the title matches, she would wipe the bitches out with regular matches. So beating her was a feat at a point in time. So stop shitting on Nia. She's helping to build some of these women. Though she's not getting every opportunity, she's building a lot of them. So shout out to Nia.
Shout out to Nia. That's my boo. That's my baby. That's my Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill. Jade comes out, pops her shit. Rhea follows. Talking their shit, know what I mean? Regular. And here comes
the biggest. I'm not gonna lie, the biggest.
Michin and B-Fab.
They've been back.
They've been back.
They've been back.
They've been back.
Yes.
On screen, been back?
The biggest
on screen.
The biggest,
what show you been watching?
The biggest the biggest random go left moment I've ever seen. I
don't think so.
I mean, it ain't random.
I thought that this was always brewing.
Sometimes you just gotta beat to submission.
Exactly, and I think that's what's been going on this entire time.
Well, yeah, all right. That should call me for a loop though.
Been on some. Michin been on some. Stop herbing my man for if I hit you with a kendo stick. I'm not playing with you. Yeah, but then you see last week, B-Fab is back there talking to Jade, in the back of somebody else's promo. From right there, I knew what's up.
And B-Fab also took Michin to the side right after that. So, if we're not paying attention to the storytelling behind the scenes, then we're not watching the show to watch the show. Because this has been something that's brewing since the beef started. Since they matched them up against each other and they weren't competing for the belt and things. Oh, Jade's not competing, defending her belt. This is supposed to happen a while ago, but they got injured. They came back, and I think that this was the perfect time for this match because they didn't build off of the Twitter beef. So now I think that what happened last night, we didn't really get into it too much, but Michin and B-Fab coming out and turning on Rhea and beating her down and things like that. People are like, oh, it's going back to AEW and the baddies. Thing about it is, Jay walking around saying I'm that bitch and bullying them and things like that. It makes sense. If you can't beat them, you join them. But it also gives me, Chin, and B-Fab the opportunity to get a push. People were talking about last week, the match that Me Chin and Jay put on. Me Chin doesn't get the pushes that she deserves. You attach her to a star like Jay Cargill now, and you get to move them that way. And it's worked time and time again. We don't complain about it when it's division or when it's the bloodline or when it's this or when it's that. But as soon as the women do it, we got an issue with it. And I think that like for me, it don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So build your champion up to like because people weren't feeling Jade the way that they could have and things like build your champion up and push your talent at the same time.
And I feel like certain people was still hanging on Jade being a face.
Mm-hmm.
So now I think this decision right here
makes her
cements her the heel now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cements her as being a heel now. Because I feel like a couple of fans were still hanging on. I
Yeah.
was still hearing cheers.
Yeah.
I mean, I was still hearing cheers and shit of that nature. Now this cements her like she's the heel.
Yeah.
And now that you can see that she done bullied two girls into the group. She was every week. What's that said? Oh, all right.
You
Poking her head behind the door. What you said? Oh, all right.
Okay.
And me chill like, yo, stop playing any furniture with this kendo stick. And now, I mean, B-Fab and me chin have that interaction with Rhea. Like, mind your business, sis. Somebody not even talking to you. Like, my shoulder on fire. You come here chatting to me. Like, what's up with you? Me chin, B-Fab, know what I mean?
Rhea thought they was coming to help her.
No, we're not coming to help you. No.
We're not Rhea. We're not EO.
You don't got no EO over here. It's lit for you now.
We're not EO, bro.
EO's not coming out here to help you. It's lit.
Let me show you something.
That's what I was thinking about too. Like, who about to come help Rhea out? You just
nobody
now. No one's coming out there to help you.
Nobody. But it reminded me of if you think back when Jey Uso joined the Bloodline, Roman beat the shit out of him. Roman beat the shit out of Jey before he joined. He beat the shit out of him. He choked Jimmy out. He laid Jey out. And then they on board. So Jay went and took a page out of the Tribal Chief and other faction, took a page out of those handbooks and put it to work. I enjoyed it, to be honest with you. Because I hated the promo until that happened.
That's what I want to get to. I love Rhea. Like Rhea, I love Rhea. And I love Jay too. Of course, Jay got a lot more work to do to be on Rhea's level or whatever the case is, but I think these two are like a great two to put together for a match, especially WrestleMania. But already you can see with the promos, there's no psychology there. Like with just the mental war game or like what to say. Even if you don't have nothing to say, a lot of times when you build something the right way, if you don't got nothing to say, you can pull something up. Oh, this, and it don't even just that part. With no psychology being there for the match, I don't feel like it's going to be a good match come WrestleMania. But I do think with the Michin and the B-Fab, there's something can improve from that part. Now, like Sav said, we have a solidified heel in this thing. We know Jay about to be on some BT, all her bullshit. Rhea, I don't know. I just want it to be a really good match, to be honest. I don't think it's going in the right direction.
I think
London was saying the same thing.
I think it is going to be a good match.
The only way he going to accept Jay winning is if it's an OD good match. If it's not, then it should look stupid if she win.
Rhea dog.
The thing about it is, before they had this interaction last night, I was under the impression that they were about to take the belt off of Jade and give it to Rhea. And I didn't want to see that to begin with because Rhea is, honestly speaking, moving like Gunther, where she always has a belt. Some type of belt. She always has some type of gold attached to her. And I don't think that she needs it at this point. Just like Bianca took a little break for a little while. I don't think she needs it right now. She had the tag team belt. She could be without a main belt for a little while and build back up to the spot of being a champion when she gets when she gets that chance. But the reason why I think it's gonna be a good match is because they both get to do what they do, and that's hard hitting with each other. So you have two of the bigger women in the division going at it with each other. And I think that Jade has been putting on good matches. The match with Me Chin last week was a good match. I think she's been putting on good matches lately since the Tiffany Stratton beef. She's been putting on good matches. She shut me up with the match with Strong Girl,
Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace.
Mm-hmm.
She's been putting on good matches. So to say that it's not, I can't agree with that. But also, I think that like them being the size that they are, we gonna get something from
That
it.
part.
And then you get the storytelling with the girls, Mi Chen and B Fab coming out to help, and then we could possibly see them get pushed in a way. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we could get from this because Mi Chen is somebody that also probably deserves something else.
Because we ain't never seen a girl dominant faction. As far as Jade with belts and B-Fab, Mi Chen go get tag gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right
I don't
now.
think
That's tough.
That's tough. But
That's tough.
That's
But it's gonna have to be after. It's gonna have to
Yeah.
be. It's gonna have to be
Beatdowns.
after
Beatdowns.
irresistible get up off them things.
Yeah.
Because B-Fab and Mi Chen,
No.
I don't see them beating
I don't see them
irresistible.
being
No.
Right.
Not,
So it would have to be after them get up off that,
yeah.
and then Mi Chen and B-Fab. Just let them two be Jade's
cronies. Just yo, if I need somebody to get fucked up, I got these two right here.
I mean,
goons.
yeah.
Just let them be the goons and pack shit up. And then when it's time to, when you see it in his eyes, it's time.
Yeah.
You know how the quote, you know how the slogan goes.
You try to put two slogans together. I see you.
But
try to put both of them together. But yeah, though. But when it's time to, it's time to.
You could have said when it's real, you could see it in the eyes. Because when it's time to, it's time to. You know what I'm saying?
It's time. Yeah. That's a fact. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, we never seen that before, so that's gonna be tough, and can put the ladies in the stratosphere that we ain't never really see before.
Yeah,
we ain't never really see before.
For as long as both of them have been on the roster, I think we've seen.
And I like both of them. Son.
Yeah, we've seen Maxine finally get her opportunity. Mi Chen hasn't gotten anything, and it's not like she puts on bad matches. She just hasn't looked like strong enough to compete for one of these belts yet. Even losing to Chelsea Green, who I love as a character. I think that I do think she needs a little bit more seriousness right now. But I like her. I like Chelsea Green. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they could do with this faction and pushing B-Fab a little bit because I think she needs reps. She needs to get in the ring a little bit more because she hasn't been in the ring, so she needs to get in the ring. And Mi Chen deserves something with all of the work that she's been putting in backstage, not Elimination Chamber, but Survivor Series War Games and all this other stuff. You gotta do something with her.
And I feel as though when you put people in these type of situations, there's also me personally. If I'm a WWE creative or personnel that has some type of say so, what I'm doing with the talent is while you are in this position as B-Fab and Mi Chen, where I don't necessarily have to have you in matches, I'm just making you pack shit up.
Yeah.
This is your time now to go work on your craft behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Now you go practice what you need to go practice and work on what you need to go work on while you be crash out dummies for Jade.
That's exactly what I was getting at.
And that should go for anybody.
That's what I was getting
at. Male and
female. Yep.
Male and female.
I agree with you 100% on that one. That's exactly where I was going with that. So appreciate you. You know, I threw the oop and you threw it down, bro.
I'm bringing it on home for you. Facts. Last segment of the of Smackdown. Randy's on the phone. He's, you know what? I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna make it right. I'm gonna make it right. Don't worry. Who is this person you talk to? Is it Trip? Is it Flair? Is this Pops? Is it the final boss?
Yo, over under if it's actually a person or it's not a person.
Yeah, I don't think it's a person.
I think he's talking to himself.
I think he's talking. No, I was just thinking that right now, bro. I said, what if this motherfucker on the phone talking to himself?
That's who I think he's talking to. Man, he had a flip phone yesterday.
Right. He had a flip phone.
If he talking to himself, That nigga's crazy for real.
Yo,
He had a
bro,
flip phone.
over
He's
under
talking to
right
Randy of
now.
old.
Over under right now. What's the over under?
I think he's talking to. I think he's talking to Randy of old. Randy of old.
All right, cool. I think he's
that
talking to
is talking to
nobody. I don't
himself,
think he's talking to a soul.
you
bro.
gotta be crazy in real life to want to play crazy.
Like, did people forget
real
that
life.
boy was in a mental institution,
In
bro?
real
Like,
life.
did people forget this? Boy was checked into a
Yeah.
real mental institution. He's really crazy like that, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, if son
Boy,
talking to himself,
boy,
son
to
is-
get ready
son
for
is
a
on
match,
shit.
boy goes upside down and let the blood rush to his head so he could get the rush to get the feeling of being the fight. Like, I'm telling you, he's talking to himself, bro.
Yeah. I think that he had a flip phone.
That's all
You
that
can't
matters.
tell.
I don't think they work no more.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Flip.
He goes to the ring. He calls Cardona out. I want to say sorry. Pull up. I already knew what was going. I already knew what was going from saying
But
I'm
man,
going to the ring to say
you's a
sorry.
dummy.
Matt Cardona is a
Who
How long
dumbass.
you knew,
take
boy?
that man here?
How long you knew, boy?
You's a dumbass.
Shake my
How
hand.
long? All this shit that you saying that you knew, you
know
know,
it.
niggas.
Shout out Jay Black.
You don't know that. You about to get your ass whooped when you come out here. Like they always fall for the
Nah, give me that
handshake.
phone. My bad. Yeah.
40 years.
All right, I'll give you
40
I'll
years.
give you the hug, the Viper.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like, son, like, he got a bald head now. It's all over.
I don't think
He got a clean baldy
I don't
now.
think people
It's all
understand
over.
hugs is the death lock right there. That's when you know what's up.
Hugs is. You just seen John Cena hug a nigga. You see what happened after?
And to who?
Low blow.
And to who?
Yo.
Same dude. How you like?
Yep.
Like he does it to the same people that he's known for years. Why do you even come outside, bro? Randy calling me?
Take this low
For
blow.
what? You want to say sorry? I'm out of here.
See
Take
that's
this low
your
blow.
ego. That's your ego telling you, yeah, I deserve an apology.
Yeah.
I deserve an apology. He violated backstage. I deserve it.
He about to say that shit in front
Get
of
him
mad
a
people.
RKO.
Oh yeah. Old
give him a
school,
RKO.
old school
Yeah.
RKO. People
You
now,
pointed it out. So I thought it was gonna be an RKO out of nowhere. No, come here. Let me. Oh,
I was like, oh yeah, he tapping in.
and then if we want to talk about old school, we think that they're about to hold him back from breaking his arm. And then
nobody.
Randy. Yo,
Don't touch me, bitch.
Nobody thought to move boy arm out of that chair. Everybody's trying to
First
hold
of
Randy
all,
back.
Everyone stepped on the chair when they got in the ring.
Everybody, arm hurt, off rip.
Everybody stepped on the chair when they got in the ring.
oh yeah, I should have stated.
Everybody stepped on the chair.
and
then he
Randy
still
finished
got
it.
no one figured to take his arm out the shit. See how he's doing. No.
Everybody talking to Randy.
Still stepped on that motherfucker.
Randy destroyed his arm.
Destroyed his arm.
And we see that side that we need to see, to be honest with you. We saw it last week with Cody, and it seemed like everybody, if you step to him, you catching it.
I'm not gonna lie, every week is somebody different, I promise you.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you step to him, you catching it. Jelly Roll, Cody Rhodes, and Matt Cardona. You going
Randy
in
and 5.
Randy and 5.
Randy, oh no, yeah, Randy did push Jelly. He pushed.
But yeah, so while all that's going on, and all this is trying to get Randy to the back, cameras cut. Here go 5-2 and Drew again. Again, Nick Aldis takes flight.
Yo, hit it.
Through the gorilla.
Boy, peel. Oh.
Through the gorilla to the back. Of course. Your wrestling is so funny. If you know, you know. Of course, they're showing this angle from behind a gate. Them in the sky on his ledge, so we can't see what's at the bottom.
Nah, they ain't
falling on no goddamn ground.
Listen, I believe.
And all we know, they fell on the
ground.
ground or whatever's under there. But
they fell on something
to fight.
Some boxes and some
crash pads, something.
Them soft shits from the ball pit from Sky Zone.
Yeah.
Facts.
At the bottom.
Imagine a ball would have came up in the air, bro.
One of them cushions.
Yeah,
The Leonardo.
that's why they got the
Yo,
angle that they got.
That's why they behind this big ass white fence. How did he even reach up
How
all
they
the
get
over
back there?
there? How they get over
How they
there?
get up
and
there?
The arena's over here.
How they get up there?
Why y'all
Yeah,
up there?
I have no idea.
one person just went up.
I have no
One
idea.
person went up, and the other person like, I'm gonna go up there too. Fuck it. You ain't running for me.
Like,
You not running for me. All right.
like
Yo, to
I
fight
swear.
for
But
2 hours straight, bro.
Yo,
Three.
that's beef.
Three.
That's beef.
3 hours.
Like what?
3 hours.
every segment of the show, they was fighting. The beginning, through somebody else's
Do
promo,
the Solo when Solo was they was calling him.
through solo and promo.
All you
bro,
see is
you
what the fuck? That's some movie.
My thing
bro.
is, I want to know how the fuck they got up there, bro.
Yeah, bro. The camera just cut and them is up
pan,
there
pan,
already.
pan, pan, pan.
Like
Behind this big ass white gate.
How
You
did the
can't
fight
see.
get up there?
Whoever was up,
Only them two
either
niggas know.
Drew ran up there to run from Jacob, or Jacob ran from Drew. But I don't see Jacob running from Drew. So Drew probably tried to go up there like, yeah, he ain't coming up. This Samoan werewolf ain't coming up here. And what he do?
Yeah.
He went up there. So
And Drew ended up pulling his ass down.
yo,
He
ripped
fell a
his
little
whole
bit.
shirt. Come here. Come here.
Jacob like on his body, Joe. He's like, you know what? I'm a fall too. I'm gonna go with you.
Nah. So Jacob slammed his head, and Drew let go. And on his way down, he said, "Nah, fucking you go with me."
We going together, buddy.
That's for sure. That's for sure. And we ain't gonna find out till what we need to find out
Facts.
until next week SmackDown.
Or maybe not,
March.
So wait,
because they failed. We might not see them for a
They
little
failed.
bit.
We might-
you know,
Nah, we gonna see
For a
them
week,
next
We
for a
gonna
Friday.
see them next Friday.
We gonna see them
Who
next
do y'all
Friday.
think-
We gonna see them next
Nah,
Friday.
not
They
the
never
Drew
stay
fight.
down for more than a week.
who do y'all think is gonna be on
Yeah.
the phone with Orton though? Like, who would like if it's
Randy.
Bro,
Well,
nobody.
For me, it's either the final boss Trip or
I really
because it's the only because when he said it's only one royal family, it's not only one royal family shit. It's either his pops,
it's Pop too old.
Trip.
Right? I mean, it's probably gonna do something. Yes.
I mean, it's probably gotta do something, right? Yeah, so I'm saying his pops, Trip, or final
He's
boss,
talking to the Viper.
Yeah.
or you could talk to
Maybe talk
himself.
to
I
himself.
don't know.
I think he's remembering wrestling has more than one royal family. That's why he keeps saying that, because the Ortons are a royal family. So you got like wrestling has more than one royal
It's
family,
levels
and
to it.
like
I
yeah,
always say that, Randy. It's levels to the family
my-
shit, but
my
Yeah, that's
my
what it is.
my family's one of them too.
Yeah.
And let me show y'all. So I feel like he's talking to Randy from before,
Mhm.
when Randy was running around with his pops. Remember, Cowboy Bob Orton used to be with Randy from time to time.
Yeah.
So I think that he's talking to like old Randy, and we're gonna see something in this next match or in this match at WrestleMania that reminds of exactly who he is. I think.
He talking to the Randy that slapped Cody Pops, bro. That Randy right there, he's talking to him, bro. Yo, remember you smacked his pops? Stop playing with him, bro. Stop playing with him, bro. Go get him.
the legend.
Make him feel your pain, brother. Let them remember, bro.
I agree too.
Go outside.
But next week we have on the 27th we got Kit in Pittsburgh. We got Kit Wilson and Jelly Roll in a singles match, and we have Tiffany Stratton versus Julia in a singles match. And that's all we have for next week as far as matches that's solidified. And looking forward to next Friday, more Randy, do we see Cody?
And then we see Cody.
Oh, Raheem coming back. Raheem coming back.
Do we see Drew and 5-2?
Facts.
Do we see Trick and Sammy?
Yep, most likely.
Rather see Sammy home for a little while, but okay.
I'm never gonna.
Yeah,
I
me
wouldn't.
too. We shall see.
Me too. But I feel like this actually helps Trick a lot too, though. Like it's putting Trick up there.
Yeah, this
They're
probably
putting-
push Trick in WrestleMania.
They're putting Trick over to push Sammy down, and I feel like Sammy was already down. Let him go home.
Hey,
Let Trick beat with somebody else.
you know what they say? Sometimes you got to kick them out like down a little bit so you know they can get them out of
But
here.
I think but the thing is, I say that, and I don't know who else they were matching with right now with all of the talent he's been up against. Who else they match him up against? Don't make no sense. So, hey, you just gotta take one for the team, my boy.
Yeah.
Facts. But yeah, good SmackDown. Great SmackDown. Great
Funny as
SmackDown.
shit.
Funny SmackDown.
Oh, time out. Shout out to my son Danhausen. The segment with the Miz, mad funny.
With the ladders dropping.
With the ladders dropping.
Oh, with the
ladder
ladder
hit
dropping.
Miz?
Thing about him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The second one.
The thing about it is, you always see him creeping on.
Yo, always. Yo, where he go? That boy right there just.
You
Yo, he be having me weak, bro.
Yo, you always catch him creeping off. But yeah, shout out Danhausen.
Shout out to Danhausen. But yeah, though, yeah, like I was saying, I think Trick will. I think this is the way Trick gets into WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting Sammy. So hopefully, WrestleMania could be the end of Sammy right there, and he take his break after that.
Yeah. I hope so.
Come back around SummerSlam.
1-800 whoop that. And now it's time for 1-800 Guess That Wrestler.
Whoop that wrestler.
I got 14 points.
Wow.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me. I'm still in the single digits.
What's the cartoon?
I'm on a
What's the
winning
cartoon?
Bruce, you waving the white flag?
Oh, heck said I'm done.
And last week we had Honcho with Alberto Del Rio. And we had Savito with the winnow. And that made my third in a row.
Let's end that streak tonight.
The last 5 out of 6. I'm feeling like the Lakers right now.
Yo, let's end that streak tonight.
And today we have the representative with the GCW, Mello himself. Round 1
for
is on you,
for
Mello.
National Women's Month. I have a women's wrestling. I thought it was about time we went back to the ladies.
Give it up for the ladies.
So I start the facts now, right?
All right.
Mm-hmm. You can start the facts now.
And listen, like Stephen A says, the facts are fluid, okay? They're fluid. Everything is good. I don't have no bad information. It's good information.
Yeah, because London your ass. As soon as you give a bad clue, you on your ass.
My shorty debuted in 2005.
She's not your shorty.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the Ruthless Aggression era. Wrestled in that era. She's a 5-time WWE Women's Champion. She is a 1-time Divas Champion. And that's it. I'll give y'all more clues throughout the time or whatever the case is. But yeah.
Okay, let me get my.
Is she still active?
My phone. Hold on.
Oh, my bad.
I don't say it, Bobby.
I mean, don't we usually mention if they active or not?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we usually say if they active or
not. I don't mind saying it, but it's during the time. Usually we give clues during the time.
No, not with the active
right now.
Not with the active and inactive that usually come. Oh, what's the name? They usually come in the first part of the
still active. She's still active. I'll give y'all that. She's still active.
Yo.
Still active.
More GCW right now. Okay, 3 minutes. And the timer has started now. Okay, so 5-time woman champion and a 1-time diva champion.
Let me know when it gets to 2 minutes.
It's not Melina, right?
I'll give y'all something else. No, it's not Melina. Yeah, not Melina.
Did you make sure that this person has not been said already.
Yeah, I made sure.
Okay.
I'll look
Okay.
one more.
Has this person ever been a part of any factions?
No.
Any other any other promotions?
Yes. A lot. But I ain't gonna say the names.
Mickey James. Is that right?
It's Mickey James. Mickey James, bro. Yo, heck, why you ain't guess, bro? Like, why you ain't say?
I was thinking.
I ain't gonna lie. I was scared to ask this. I was scared to ask that because I thought Hunter would say it.
I was thinking it.
I didn't think that nobody would choose her because it was a easier thing to guess.
It was easy. That's why I thought. Heck,
I was trying to remember like when, like how many fucking women titles she got. I don't remember winning that many.
I said 5.
I don't remember her winning that many.
Yo, you wanna know what's funny? I got Mickey James as one of my GCW.
She's my. I'd say.
Oh no.
I was scared to ask that question because I feel like Honcho was going to say it.
I was trying to.
That's why I didn't ask. That's why I didn't ask.
I was just thinking of Surf. I was trying to think how many times she won it.
I thought about you, heck. I thought about you with this. I'm like,
you ain't gotta think about me.
Yo.
I don't know why. Mickey James part of my
facts.
Wow.
WrestleMania 22 against what's her name?
The last time when I was going to do mine, I started to do Mickey James, and I switched it to
WrestleMania 22 is definitely against Trish.
I didn't. I said
when she was supposed to be Trish, but I remember that. I remember that feud.
That was her main. That was her entrance. That was how she,
yeah,
crazy fan,
going crazy against Trish.
And I think she was the first. She was the first person to win a title. Her first attempt.
Her first. Yeah. She had the rocket.
So,
I think.
Yeah. She definitely did.
Her first win was at WrestleMania 22, 4 belts.
She also had a music career. I was gonna throw that out there too. Country singer.
She had a music career.
Country, a little bit of rock too.
Yeah, they do call it hardcore country. So
crazy that I was gonna choose her. Like that's why I didn't put her down. Like this too. I'm thinking this too easy. Somebody gonna guess her. And I didn't even think.
And another reason I fake guessed it, had it in my mind. Cause I was just watching an old episode of LFG.
Yo, first and foremost,
stop watching LFG, y'all. Both of y'all.
I'm gonna just stop talking. I'm gonna just stop talking until we done with the show. Cause I'm out of it.
Is that I got 15 like Randy.
Ain't nobody gonna get this much. You be getting me mad, Heck.
You didn't think nobody was gonna get it?
No. I thought Heck was gonna get it. Oh, but I'm not saying Sav wouldn't have. But I don't know. Go ahead.
When it comes to the ladies, it's usually Sav.
I don't lie. I don't cheat, and I don't steal. But I'm gonna get lit up. Zing! Light me up.
Damn.
Electrocution.
Man, make
Electrocution,
man.
Nigga running Mercy, bro. Nigga running Mercy.
I love Mickey James, man.
Not
he
facts.
running Mercy. He running Mercy. And I feel like the only way I could get a win is to come with it.
Yeah.
Close.
Wow.
I mean,
come with it.
The last couple of people who gave their GCWs
I got something for y'all next week, bro. Just know I'm going into the trenches.
Mickey,
the next time we do this,
and Shane, those are pulls, bro. Those pulls. And then yours with
Shane
is his. Shane is
mine. Yeah. Shane was a.
And only reason why I gave Jeff Hardy is because
I wasn't on that part.
So fucked up. So fucked up.
I could have possibly got that one.
Could possibly got it.
Whatever. I don't even care. I don't care.
I don't want nobody else to win but himself.
Good shit.
I ain't gonna lie, when I asked that different promotion shit, and once you said, I'm like, yo, if he said yes, Honcho gonna guess that shit mad fast.
If I gave it up, because
it ain't who else?
No, like other
whatever females, different promotions.
What I'm saying, like I would have.
That's what I'm saying, like
nigga. That won a belt that much times, nigga.
Oh, yeah, that won a belt that much times. True.
And Sasha didn't come to WWE until the PG era.
Yeah, she didn't have the women's.
Exactly my point.
She came into
So that's what I'm saying. Once she said the promotion, once she said the debut time, and I asked that different promotion shit, it's only one person.
She wasn't. She
like,
was
literally.
She literally wasn't in my head until like a couple, like a good 30, 40, like a minute. I was like, "Yo, is it this bitch?" And then I'm trying to think of the name, and then you said the name. I'm like, "Yep."
Say the name. Hey, you got 3 tries.
It's all on me, to be honest with you, because I had Mickey Jane in the notes. I should have known this. It's all on me.
I say, if you look
yeah,
up,
that's even more crazy. That's even more crazy.
If you looked up the information,
hold on me. Yo,
it's even more crazy.
It's so funny that I just looked at her. I've been had her down, but I just looked at her when I did the Paul London because I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. I said, Sav's gonna guess. And exactly who I thought was gonna guessed it. So
you wanna know? It makes it bad for me. I just followed her fucking Instagram page earlier today. I'm just swiping. I'm like, oh shit, Mickey James. I don't follow her. You know what I mean? Pack me up. Pack me up, please.
That's the 3 count in the final bell, fellas.
Ding, ding, ding.
Thanks for climbing the ladder with us one step at a time to reach our goal. You can catch the same part time, same part place. Don't forget to sub, like, comment, follow us on all social media platforms. And if you can't watch us on this here YouTube, you can also come through your headphones and your speakers with our audio podcast on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify. If you have any suggestions, thoughts, or want to collab and be part of the most electrifying tap in and don't tap out. And Mello, do you have a no, yes, no, maybe, yes, quote, no?
Yeah.
Are you okay? So, round 2 is on you.
Bad. It's Saturday, so I'm still like, fuck it, right? In light of the Women's Month thing, I'm giving y'all a woman's quote clearly. Michelle Obama.
Women's history one.
Michelle Obama, the one and only. There is no limit to what we as women can accomplish. And why is he laughing, bro? What you cannot laugh during this segment. This is the Alright, we gotta talk after the ball. We gotta talk.
I'm laughing because I know my honcho weak, but go ahead.
I'm gonna say it again.
I'm sorry.
There is no limit to what we as women can accomplish. That's pretty self-explanatory. We all have women in our lives that we love and cherish. Our moms, girlfriends, sisters, grandmothers, wives. And, you guys can do anything. You're much appreciated. Everything you guys do for us does not get unnoticed. You're like backbones. Matriarch does not go under, y'all are everything. So you love and appreciate y'all. That's from TLP.
Nice.
I can speak for you. I know y'all love y'all ladies in y'all life.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to all the ladies, moms, sisters, girlfriends, even the hoes.
Shout out to my lady.
Shout out to
my lady.
Shout out to Miss Joff. Shout out to
Miss Mello.
Shout out to you. Shout out.
Shout out to Miss Sav and whoever y'all are.
That's hilarious, yo.
But yeah, and shout out to these 4 L's, man. Love, live, laugh, learn. We are out.